Most seniors don't make it to 85. Not because of bad luck, and not because of genetics. The real reason? 6 silent mistakes. Small daily habits that quietly steal years from your life. Hospice nurses and longevity researchers say the same thing. It's not the big diseases that take most people early. It's the little daily habits that build up like rust on the body. If you're over 60 or love someone who is, listen closely. Because one of these mistakes may already be shortening your life. Mistake number 1. Sitting more than you move. They call sitting the new smoking. The longer you sit, the weaker your muscles get, the slower your heart pumps, and the faster your brain dulls. The Mayo Clinic found that people who sit more than 8 hours a day without activity have the same risk of dying as people who smoke or are obese. And it sneaks up on you. Like Mrs. Alvarez, 72, who told her doctor she was always tired. It wasn't disease. It was the fact that she sat in her recliner nearly all day. Once she started walking around her house every hour, her energy came back. Movement isn't about exercise. It's about survival. Move more than you sit. Stand while on the phone, stretch during TV, walk after meals. Small steps, big years. Mistake number 2, retiring your mind too early. A Harvard study showed seniors who stay mentally active cut their risk of dementia nearly in half. Many people retire from work and then accidentally retire their brain too. They stop learning, stop challenging themselves, and their memory slowly shuts down. Take George, 81. He said he felt himself slipping after leaving work. Then he joined a local chess club, started reading again, and teaching his grandkids piano. Within months, his memory and mood improved. Your brain is like a muscle. It thrives on curiosity. Read a new book. Try a new recipe. Teach someone something. Ask questions. Because the moment you believe you're done learning is the moment your brain begins to let go. Mistake number 3, eating like you're still 40. Your body at 65 is not the same as it was at 40. But most people never update their diet. They eat too much sugar, too little protein, and barely drink water. The NIH reports seniors absorb protein and vitamins differently, which is why many over 60 feel fatigued, bloated, or foggy, and eventually disease. After 60, you need food that heals, not just fills. That means more protein, more water, fewer processed foods, and less salt. Small shifts here add years of strength and clarity. Quick question. Which of these mistakes are you guilty of right now? Be honest. Type it in the comments. I read every single one. Mistake number 4, suffering in silence. ARP research shows seniors who report loneliness have a 59% higher risk of early death. Too many seniors say, "I don't want to bother anyone." So they hide their struggles, stay quiet about pain, and keep their loneliness to themselves. But silence doesn't protect your loved ones. It disconnects you from them. And disconnection is deadly. Connection heals. Ask for help. Ask for company. Ask for time. Because you still matter, and letting people support you may add years to your life. Mistake number 5, losing your reason to wake up. The Blue Zone study, research on the longest living people in the world, found they all share one thing, a clear reason to get up every morning. One of the biggest hidden killers is losing purpose. The kids move away, the job ends, the routine disappears, and so does the will to live. But purpose is medicine. It doesn't need to be big. A plant to care for. A neighbor to check on. A book to write. A prayer to say. Mrs. Okoye, 84, told me her purpose was simple, caring for her little garden and calling her granddaughter every night. She said, "That's what keeps me alive." People who live the longest almost always say the same thing. I had something to live for. Mistake number 6, believing it's too late to change. The biggest mistake of all is thinking life can't change after 60. But studies show seniors in their 70s can reverse diabetes. People in their 80s can gain muscle and strength, start painting, exercising, even falling in love. People in their 90s can recover mobility after years of struggle. Just ask Daniel, 89. Doctors said he'd never walk unassisted again. But with therapy and persistence, he now walks his block every morning. He says, it's never too late to take the first step. So here's the truth. Most seniors die before 85, not because their time ran out, but because they let these 6 mistakes steal it away. Fix them, and 85 won't be the finish line. It will be the starting line for your best years. If you want to live stronger, longer, and healthier, watch my next video, where I reveal the #1 food doctors recommend to keep your heart young after 60.